Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much for a beautiful year and all your presence of just following me and being interested in yourself and your organs and your entire body by eating this way. So Christmas is, what day is it today, Scott? Scott's behind the camera.
22nd, I think.
Christmas is, so Saturday is the 23rd, Sunday is the 24th, Monday's Christmas Day in Australia and Indonesia, where I'm actually living. I just wanted to share with you what I'm doing for my family here in Indonesia, and this is kind of a really cool recipe. It's called a knot meatloaf, and I'm going to prepare it all on Sunday and put it in the tray and put it in the fridge and then bake it on Monday, so it's done. I'm also going to do my potato bake, but I'm going to do that fresh on Monday because it's better. Potatoes are better when they're fresh, which is really awesome. So those two recipes are just going to save my day, and they're also going to give everybody that's coming over the taste sensation of what it's like to eat vegetarian food without telling them, of course, but producing something quite exquisite and quite yummy. I'm going to make a gravy, which is going to be quite cool actually, because it's my mushroom pasta sauce, and I'm tweaking the recipe a little bit by taking out the savoury yeast and adding in some tamari, which gives it a deeper kind of gravy texture. Then I'm going to do some candied yams, which is sweet potato, which I'm just going to steam my sweet potato, roll them in maple syrup, that beautiful golden gorgeous sweetness, and salt and pepper, and then bake them on baking paper, some really good Earth Choice baking paper, which is a non-beach baking paper. Then I'm getting salvation. Then I'm going to do pumpkin, which I'm not going to steam first. I'm just going to toss it in salt and pepper and some cinnamon. And just put that on the tray. I'm also going to do a big pile of greens. So my greens consist of bok choy, bocconcini, broccoli, peas and beans. And what I'm going to do is steam those, and I'm just going to toss them in some olive oil and salt and pepper and some parsley. So I've got my greens, I've got my roast pumpkin, I've got my candied yams, I've got my potato bake, I've got my knot meatloaf and my gravy. Then I'm going to have some honey carrots, which I love. So, I know we're all salivating here. So I'm just going to cut them up into baton-sized pieces, which is kind of like the size of my finger. Steam them briefly and then toss them in honey. And if you use dairy, use ghee to have a little, ghee in there. There's something good about ghee. Or a little bit of olive oil or coconut oil, and that's going to be on the table as well, and it's going to be sensational, and I'm looking forward to it. Then I'm going to make my ganache cake, which is exquisite, and I love it, and I'm going to make it into little pieces and not a big slab, or I'm going to condense it into wine or champagne glasses and have something kind of yummy. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make my next level chocolate, which is awesome. The list is going on. I'm going to do a fruit cake, which is behind the camera, Scott's mum's fruitcake, and it is delicious. And if you don't have eggs in your life, you can change that to flaxseed. We'll put the recipe up so you can play with that. What else are we going to do? Kombucha for drinks. And that's it. I think that's it. And that's going to be our Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.